Hey my beautiful Pisces peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-February 2023 tarot reading. How are you? I hope you guys are well. Your birthday's coming up pretty soon, so Pisces, happy pre-birthday. I hope it's going to be lit in mid-February 2023. Thank you guys though for tuning in and spending time with me. I appreciate it. I do want to mention a couple things though, as always, before we start. If you are interested in personal services, products, and so much more, feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. Link will be down in the description below. I'd also like to mention though, the only way you can get a personal reading or any kind of service with me is from my website and my website only. I'm never going to DM you on any social media asking for your money or asking to read for you. So if you see that, it's an impersonator, block and report them, guys. All right. But without further ado, though, let's see what we got going on here for the Pisces, for the fish for mid-February 2023. What's going to be going on here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-February 2023. What information is showing up here, please, for the lovely zodiac sign of Pisces? Let's go ahead and get one more shuffle over here, and then we'll see what we got going on here for the beautiful fish. What's showing up here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-February 2023. Starting out here with the overall energy for you guys, what do we have? And we have here a 3 of Wands. You're waiting for something. I hear you're waiting for more. Like, it kind of feels here at this time like there's more to what's going on that you're looking for. Maybe this is the energy of there's more to life that I desire. There's more to my career that I wish to have, that I wish to experience. There's more to a relationship that you want. I do feel like there's a little bit of a unsatisfactory energy showing up here, and that's kind of the backbone, I guess, if you will, of your reading for mid-February. But I do think that for some of you, this could even also represent, in a way, kind of feeling trapped. So taking a look here at the overall energy, right? We do have this woman here who's kind of like at the edge of this mountain, at the edge of the rock. She's looking out into the sea. Maybe she kind of feels stuck where she's at, and she's wondering what else is out there and what else, can be explored. So for some of you guys, coming into mid-February, it can kind of be like that for you, where it's like, I am where I am, but it feels kind of limited. And I think there's more out there to experience, and I have to figure out a way of how to do that, because maybe you don't know how to experience more than what it is you're currently experiencing. Let's get one oracle card here to back up this 3 of Wands. What oracle card here do we have? And we have here Archangel Raphael. It says the provider for healing of the mind, the body, and the spirit. So definitely could be a good archangel to pray towards, or to pray to, jumping into mid-February. For any of those that do participate in prayer, Archangel Raphael can very well likely provide healing for the mind, body, and spirit. And I definitely do feel like this could be in correlance to kind of giving you some guidance and information too, if you wish to pray to this archangel. Without further ado though, Pisces, let's continue. We're going to take a look here now into your current situation, and then I'll expand more throughout the rest of your reading here today. So taking a look here into the current situation for Pisces, what do we got showing up here throughout mid-February 2023? What is going to be the current situation here for the zodiac sign of Pisces? First card out, we got here the Knight of Wands. Next card out, we do have here a 5 of Pentacles. And then looking at the last card, we have here an 8 of Pentacles jumping out here for you as well. So for mid-February here, Knight of Wands to the 5 of Pentacles, you want to travel. This is definitely showing up here that I want to move in a new direction, but I already feel like I'm lacking what I need. When you look at the 5 of Pentacles is a card here that represents lack. So it represents feeling like you don't have the tools you need in order to be successful or in order to attain something. Now, I feel like you're working here pretty hard, Pisces, to change things up in your life, but if you don't believe you have the tools you need in order to gather success, what are you working towards then? I think is kind of that real question, because it's like working, for example, imagine you really want to, put a nail into a wall to hang up a picture frame. Instead of having a hammer, if you're just trying to punch that nail in as hard as you can, that requires a lot of effort, and it might be messy, and it might not even get the job done. You might have the nail looking sideways, So with that being said here, it's like, recognize here first that you have the tools you need. You're more than capable of getting from point A to point B. You're more than capable of getting to where you need to go. But if you keep telling yourself that you don't have the tools for success, then what are you working towards? Because you're not going to be working towards what you desire if you don't believe you have the ability to have your desire. So that's something I do think to be mindful about jumping into mid-February here. Always remember you have all the tools you need. What is Pisces working towards though? Clarify the Knight of Wands. What is Pisces working towards here in mid-February And what do we have? We have here the Temperance card. You could be working towards peace within yourself. And we also have here the Four of Pentacles. Some of you here could be working on improving a financial situation, or you could be working on improving yourself, because the Four of Pentacles could represent the self. So I do think that, yeah, I do think that there's definitely new journeys and beginnings you want externally. Not all of it's internally. But the thing is that if you want to get the things you desire, a lot of it has to start with you first. For example, if you're interested in finding love and expanding in love, you first may want to find that love within yourself. Because at the end of the day, when you're 100% complete and whole within who you are, people will start to realize that same value within you too. If you're happy within yourself, you don't need anything else to make you happy, but you can also find other things that can add happiness and value into your life here too. So I kind of feel like by healing yourself first, this is what will make you more confident. This is what will allow you to see that you have the tools you need in order to get the success you're looking for. But most importantly here for you, by making sure that you're focusing on becoming the best version of yourself, always is going to allow you to manifest the best things that you desire here in your life. You're on the search for something more though, Pisces, but I think it has to start with you. That's what I feel very strongly. You're on the search for something more, but it has to start with you. It's like getting in a car with no gas is what I see here for many of you. You want to get into the car, you want to drive to your destination, but you don't have the gas. What is the gas representing in this particular situation? It's the tools you need to get to your place of success. But if you didn't believe that you ever could put gas in your car to drive it wherever you want it to, then you would never put gas in your car. So it's like, if you don't believe you have the tools, you'll never have the tools, right? So I feel here for you, Pisces, you got to believe that you are more capable than you think, because you are more capable than you think to get to wherever you want to go. That belief is what's going to fuel you, and it's going to fuel your desire to come to pass. All right, let's have a look and see what's coming in here for you, okay? What's going to be coming in here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-February 2023. What is going to be some things coming in here for the zodiac sign of Pisces? First card out, we have here the King of Swords. Next card out is going to be the Lovers. And then lastly for you is going to be the Two of Wands. So I definitely feel like many of you here are recognizing that it's time to get more serious about the path that you desire to be a part of. But when you do get more serious about this path and you start moving towards what it is you truly love, I think you still feel stuck here, Two of Wands. So in mid-February, there's still an energy of feeling stuck. Where do I want to go, right? Now, you were the Three of Wands originally when I looked at the overall energy. The Three of Wands is like, I'm yearning for more in life, but this is the part where you have to figure out what is more. What do I want? So definitely get clear on your intent here first. For example, Pisces, maybe you're in a place right now where you're not feeling super fulfilled in your career and your work. If that's the case, figure out what you want to do going forward. If you kind of figure out like what kind of job you want, what kind of career path you want to go down, once you have that figured out, then you can take action, right? Then you can acquire the tools. So with that being said here, kind of get things figured out, I feel, is definitely the first step, because then no longer will you be yearning for more, you'll be having a new beginning. Look at it this way, right? Three of Wands, Two of Wands, and then what's the Ace of Wands? The Ace of Wands represents the new beginning. So you start yearning for more, you figure it out, then you move to the new beginning, the Ace of Wands. So I do feel here for you jumping into mid-February, you got to get to that point where you kind of figure things out. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to move my path? Once you have that assembled, it's easier to get from point A to point B. Okay, let's have a look here though and see what Pisces can expect throughout the rest of their mid-February 2023. What can Pisces expect here throughout the rest of their mid-month? First two cards out, we have an Ace of Cups. We also have here the Moon. And then we also have here a Knight of Cups and a 10 of Wands showing up here as well. So I feel like what you can expect moving throughout the second half of the month here, Ace of Cups here to the Moon card, I do think you're going to figure out what it is you love and what it is you care about, but I also think that on an emotional level, there's a lot of emotional blockages, I think, here that are keeping you tied down. It's like you're trying to get to where you want to go, but there's a lot of feelings that you're having that are standing in the way. There's a lot of burdens that are standing in the way here too. You know, whether this is people that told you growing up in your childhood that you couldn't do what you wanted to do. You know, this could be childhood kind of experiences at play that are affecting you into adulthood. Maybe this is society telling you that you can't do something. Maybe it's people in your life currently telling you you can't do something. You know, the 10 of Wands here is that energy of feeling like you have so much weight on your shoulders, and it's really hard for you to let go of all that weight. It's really hard for you to, root for yourself in life and to believe that you can succeed and achieve when maybe you've kind of had a bit of a rough life where there's been a lot of letdowns that you've experienced and that you've gone through. But remember that those letdowns, Pisces, are what made you who you are. Those letdowns are what made you stronger. And those letdowns, most importantly, do not define what it is you're capable of doing. Point blank, period. I've been let down many times, and I've let down myself many times, and I failed many times in my life. But what I've learned is from every failure or mistake that I made, there was something to learn in that process. And once I started to learn through those mistakes that I made, I started to do what I was doing much better. Right? So I think that there is a lot of really beautiful things to learn, I guess, from what hasn't worked out from us in life or for us in life. And I don't think that that should be that full set in stone mentality that because I haven't achieved what I've wanted to in the past, that it can deter you from what it is you wish to achieve in the future. All right, so taking a look here at what you'll be expecting throughout the rest of the month, it's like you're going to feel partially motivated, and I think you're going to try to move into this direction of getting what you want, but then you're going to get caught up in your head and wonder, am I able to really do this? You're going to get caught up in your head and wonder, am I really able to succeed, to thrive, to grow, to have more than what I just have right now, or is it always going to be this way? Going back to that Three of Wands being that overall energy of the reading, you're yearning for more. Is where I'm at right now the end? Because there's a whole world out there for me to experience, but I don't know if I'm good enough to have it, or I don't know if I'm good enough for these new beginnings. And Pisces, you're so much more valuable than you're giving yourself credit for. And that's the main blockage. That's the difference from where you are now to where you want to be. You have to get rid of that blockage of telling yourself, am I good enough? No, you are good enough. Embrace the fact that you are good enough and know that anything you desire can be yours, but it's going to take work and it's going to take belief that you can do it. Okay? So jumping into mid-February, that's the tricky part. That's the thing that's holding you back the most. It's that belief in yourself and belief in your capability. And if you can rise above it, you're going to see nothing but amazing and beautiful change. Okay? All right, though, Pisces. Moving on forward here for you. Let's have a look here at some advice from the universe for you. So what's the universe have to say here for Pisces in regards to advice? First card out, we have the Eight of Cups. It's time to walk away, Pisces. This situation that you're in is clearly not making you happy. And in life, we need balance, the Justice card. So at the end of the day, I do believe here too, not only is the Justice card a card that represents balance, but it's a card here that represents having to make tough choices sometimes. And it could be a tough choice to leave your comfort zone because there's a lot of worry and fear of the unknown. But I do believe that the universe here is saying venture out into the unknown because what you find can be quite beautiful. So even if you don't know where you're going, go for it anyways. For example, you have a new job or a new career you'd like to be a part of. Maybe you're not sure if you're going to succeed or fail. Do it anyways, because what if it does work out, And once again, if you fail, if you make a mistake, why can't you learn from it and become better at what it is you're doing, right? So there's always room for improvement there. What else does the universe have here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have here the Page of Wands, and we have here the Star. Okay, love this energy for you. At the end of the day here, whatever it is you desire, it can be yours, the Star. The Star card here is wish fulfillment. So Pisces, your wish is your command. Quite literally, you are the universe, and you are a powerful manifester. So coming into mid-February here, the universe wants to remind you of your power. Whatever it is you feel passion towards, whatever it is you desire, you certainly can bring it into your reality. I always recommend people to definitely try to become as well-versed as they can in law of attraction and manifestation because it's an incredibly, powerful tool that we all use in our lives every single day, whether we're aware that we're using it or not. So if you can become more well-versed in manifesting, you can definitely become more well-versed in morphing your reality into whatever you wish and desire it to be. So I do feel here for you that knowledge is power, and the more knowledge you can bring into your life here, what the universe is saying, the more knowledge you can bring into your life, the more beneficial and the more quicker you're going to see changes coming on in here entirely, okay? All right, though, Pisces. We're going to hop on into the outcome in just a second. I do want to see with the Oracle card real quick if the universe has any advice for you via the Oracle. And what do we have? We have here potential. I love it. Look at that, Pisces. It says think big for your future. So this is the time right now, Piscean, to think big for your future because your future can be anything that you desire it to be. You want to expand here. Three of Wands. You know, that energy, right, of not really being happy where you are, wondering what else is out there. It's time to think big. The people who think big are the people who have big changes that occur in their lives. Don't be afraid to dream big, because guess what? That dream can certainly come to pass, okay? All right, Piscean, what's the overall outcome here for you? What's going to be the overall outcome here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-February 2023? And what do we have here for you? We have here the Queen of Wands, and we have here the Hermit. Absolutely. So it's going to be one of these two things. And I definitely feel like the choice is yours. The Hermit card, am I going to not do anything? Am I going to stay where I'm at, or am I going to take action? Queen of Wands. So the choice is yours, is basically what the outcome is. Not every Piscean will follow through with this choice. Some Pisceans will stay where they're at because it's comfortable and maybe they don't feel like they have the ability to do what they want to do. But other Pisces will say, fuck this. This life isn't serving me. It's not enough for me. And I know that there's more out there to explore. I know there's more out there that I desire. And you know what? Who says I can't fucking do it? It doesn't matter if your family said you couldn't, society said you couldn't. It doesn't even matter if you told yourself you couldn't, because you can always change your belief system and what it is you believe in. And as long as you believe in yourself, it don't matter who else believes in you. It's nice to have other people believe in you, but all you need is you. And if you're a Pisces who's ready to say, screw this, I want change, I want transformation, I want better for myself than where I'm at, go make it happen. Who's telling you can't? And if you're that only person, if you're the person telling yourself you can't, realize that that here is the blockage. And once you get rid of that blockage, you certainly can become unstoppable. Okay? I believe in you, Pisces. Step up and believe in yourself. All right? Don't be that blockage. Keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. Pisces, thank you guys for tuning in, man. Really appreciate it. Do hope you enjoyed your reading here for mid-February 2023. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really means a lot to me. I do want to mention, if you are new here and you're interested in subscribing to the channel, definitely feel free to. I'd be more than happy to invite you here into the Soul family. I also want to mention again, if you're interested in personal readings and services and products and so much more, check out the link in my description below, CancerMoonsTarot.com. Once again, the only way you can get a personal service with me is from my website and my website only, so watch out for the scammers. I'm never going to reach out to you guys, okay? And I'm never going to ask for money or to read for read to you, okay? So with that being said, though, guys, have a lovely and amazing rest of your mid-February, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love, Piscean, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.